Hello explorers! My name's Casey and today we're going to be exploring Arches National Park. When you are first arriving at the park, you will receive a brochure of the park newspaper which includes the park map, and you'll also receive the Moab newspaper which includes other parks near Arches National Park. Taking a deeper look into each of the items you will receive, first in the brochure you will receive the park map which includes trails and information about wildlife and plants. Second, in the Arches newspaper, you will also receive another park map, more trails, and information that you could ask about the park. Third, in the Moab newspaper, you will receive information about the Canyonlands, Goblin Valley State Park, while also including Arches National Park. It will contain hiking trails that are popular, camping, and a complete map of the entire Moab area. On a side note, if you are thinking of traveling to multiple national parks during the year, I recommend getting the National Park Pass. This pass allows you to get into any national park throughout the year. The year will start the date of the purchase. Two owners are allowed to put their name down in ownership, but if you enter in a vehicle, everyone in the vehicle is allowed to enter the national park. When purchasing your annual park pass, you will also receive a brochure answering any questions you may have on the National Park Pass. Alright, now we can begin with my journey through Arches National Park. First, we went through the tolls, either paying the fee or using our annual park pass to get in. Once we were in, we went to the Visitor Center, which is located here. Once you're at the Visitor Center, you can ask any of the park rangers any questions you may have, while also purchasing some souvenirs or, like myself, a patch of the park that you can sew onto anything that you might desire. Our second stop was Park Avenue Trailhead and Viewpoint, which is located a few minutes north of the Visitor Center. Our third stop was Balanced Rock, which is also a few minutes north of where you were just at Park Avenue. Our fourth stop, which is one of the most popular places to go, was Delicate Arch, which is located here. stop was Devil's Garden, which is located at the farthest north place to go. Now, I know that for some of you, the map may seem very confusing. I know it was for me. But when you're on the road, it leads you to every single spot in the national park. You will not lose anything. And if you're confused where something might be located, just look at the map or ask anyone around you. Everyone at the park is always there to help you, no matter what. Once you've finally finished looking around Arches National Park, it is time to find a place to camp, unless you're leaving for the day. I recommend booking early if you plan to stay in somewhere near the park or in the park. The most popular campsites tend to fill up fast if you have not booked ahead. Where we camped was on Willow Springs Road, a dirt road that is not too far from the park. It is free and it is first come, first served. Plus, it has a public restroom to use. But if all the spots are taken up, don't be afraid to ask someone to share, especially if they're only using up part of the spot. Everyone will be willing to share if it's not in the way or if it's not too crowded. Don't be afraid to ask.
Arches National Park is the perfect place to go if you wish to get the wild desert feel, but always remember to respect the nature around you. Try not to walk off trails and touch the rocks. This will damage the rocks and ecosystems. Instead, you should observe the beautiful rocks and the process of erosion that have been created. After you visit Arches, take a stop at the Canyonlands while you're at it. And remember, keep on exploring.